Hello everyone, I'm back with the Christmas tree that I am trying to turn into a bonsai tree. This is an ongoing series. It did die back considerably the winter before last, and I think that was mainly caused by windburn. So I moved it into a more sheltered spot for this last winter, and it did much the same but to a lesser degree. So I don't know whether it was windburn or whether it's just something for this tree. I was going to repot it this spring, but events unfurled and I didn't actually get around to it. There's the old Christmas tree label. It's a Norway spruce, needle fresh, pot grown, living tree. And as you can see, possibly, I paid 15 whole pounds for it. British pounds, that is. Memory serves, that was reduced from £75 as when it was being sold as a Christmas tree. And if you look at the first video in this series, it was quite a big tree. I think it was about 5 foot tall, maybe 4.5. So, as I say, I have this earlier in the spring, last month. I did do a bit of work cutting back some of the dead branches, and there is some life close into the trunk, fortunately. So I am going to keep it. These two branches had died off completely, and I have this branch at the bottom which I'm just going to leave. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with that. It's not going to be part of the final design, I don't believe. Much too low. And I still don't really have an idea for the front of this tree, nor indeed what I'm going to do with the top. I have a number of choices here for apexes. At the moment it looks like this is the highest point of life. So all I'm going to do is I am going to go over this tree, and I'm just going to fingerprint all these shoots back by half, and hopefully induce more back budding that I can then use into some sort of final arrangement in a couple of years' time. This is not a short-term project. When I bought the Christmas tree, I knew it wasn't going to be a short-term project, but I also thought it might only take a couple of years to have something reasonable from it. I'm actually going to... See, I could take that out to there and leave that as a branch. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that now before I change my mind. I don't want that piece either. Okay, so that leaves a quite a taper. But there you go. Okay, so I'm going to finger pinch, and we'll come back when I've done that. You can see what the tree looks like. Okay, so I've been around the whole tree, and I have missed one. Pinched all the new growth back by half, apart from some of these obviously very new little shoots. As they grow, I will pinch those back as well. What I want is to keep all the foliage in tight to the trunk, and then as the tree gets healthier, and I'll repot it next year, I'll be able to start doing some branch selection. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up, but despite the fact that this tree is, well, as you can see, it's quite a big tree. It's new shoots are growing directly from the trunk. So this is a new branch. So there is hope for this tree yet, that I can, there's another branch just there. That's a new shoot direct from the trunk. So all hope is not lost with this tree. I can get the branching back in tight. So this will go back in its place on the bench, and I'll take that out because it's just crossing. Not much good to anybody. And we'll see how it looks at the end of the summer. Thank you for watching.